What is up, guys? Zoo back here once again in No Man's Sky, and today we're talking about the new X-Class modules. That's right, X-Class. Are they X-Class? I don't know, but they have X's on them, and they're all suspicious. Now, I'm going to link in the description to a very in-depth video that Zane's World did on this subject, if you want a lot of detail. Because I'm going to go just give you the basics about these. Now, first things first, where do you get them? There's a couple places you can get them. You can find them on planets in those new buried caches that are around every once in a while. You can get them up at the space stations from the scrap dealer, and he sells them for pugnium or pugnium, however you want to say it. And you can get some from him, but the best way I found is ships randomly landing on planets, and these guys usually have a stock of a lot of them. I mean, that's where I got all these. And these ships can land. I don't know how to make them land. For me, like sometimes when I'm out here working on my base, one will just land here. So yeah, I can't tell you how you find the ships that land, but if you're playing the game and you're doing some exploring, you will come across one. So anyway, what's important here is, are these modules good? Here's the stats on my exotic. And with these new modules, I was able to push past 1,000 on maneuverability, which I was really surprised about. I've been trying to do that with other modules for a long time, but these X's were the ones that got me over the 1,000 mark. So the thing with these, and any module really, any module you get, when you install it, that's when you find out what it does. So actually, here, let's mess around with some of these so I can show you. Let me throw on one of my other multi-tools that I don't really use. And all right, so the suspicious scanner module. So until you install it, you don't even know what it does. And as you can see, all that does is a fauna analysis. So the X modules often don't have all the stats that your regular modules would have. What I mean is, like, see these scanners? The fauna analysis, flora analysis, and scan radius. They got 3 stats on them. But that X module only had 1 stat. So you'll find that with the X modules. Sometimes they'll only have 1 stat. Sometimes they'll have 4. So basically, the thing with them is, they can roll worse than a C class and better than an S class. So it's a numbers game. That's really what it is. The trick to these is to get as many of them as you possibly can, and then just go through them and see which ones are upgrades and which ones are not. And yeah, but I'm finding, it's pretty fun kind of tracking them down, I think, because I like to explore. But every once in a while, I'm running. Initially, I thought I wasn't going to use any of them because they were all terrible, the first ones I got. But now you can see I got 3 new hazard protection ones here that I'm running in my suit. I got one here that I'm running. That was an upgrade. And then in the starship, I think I have this. I got a shield. That was pretty good, and a couple pulse engine. And hyperdrive, 290 light year hyperdrive. I mean, look at the hyperdrive range in this ship. It's almost 3,000. I'm going to try and break 3,000 next, because I like to do stuff like that. But yeah, that's the X-Class modules. They're basically, it's just like a gambling game, basically. They could be really good or they could be really terrible. So if you want to get the most out of them and, get your ship's max stats as much as you can, then you just need to get a lot of modules and check it out. And like I said, you get them from the buried caches, which are on planets. You can get them up at the space stations from the scrap dealer. But the best way is random ships that will land on any planet you may be on, and they sell these. And what's best about the landing ships, for me anyway, is they sell them for nanites, whereas in the space station they sell them for pugnium. So I have loads of nanites, so that works well for me. I ended up getting a bunch of this as well, just to buy more of them. But yeah, if you want to see what all these do, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. Then you'll be alerted when I go live. Because I think on the next live stream, possibly tonight, I am going to go through all those modules I have, and we'll see what's good and what's not. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the X-Class modules. I think they're cool. I think it's fun. It's a little bit of a pain because you don't know what you're going to get until you actually go to install it, and a lot of the time they're garbage. But as I said, if you want like specific detail on percentage amounts and like as much detail as you could possibly ever need, click the link in the description below and watch that video. It goes in a lot more detail than mine does. So anyway, I hope this just quickly explained what those do, and now you have an idea of if you want to go after them or if you don't. But hey, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like this, if it helped you out in some way, give it a thumbs up. If it didn't, you can give it a thumbs down and say, Zoo, I'm going to punch you in the face next time I see you, because that's how much I hated that video you made for No Man's Sky. You could do that, or you could leave a comment and say, cool, man. All right. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.